Hi everyone. In today's video we're gonna test our knowledge about four crucial concepts in statistics: population versus sample and parameter versus statistic. Let's get started. So the question number one: which of the following best describes a population? A. The entire group that you want information about. B. A subset of individuals from a larger group. C. A number that describes a sample. D. None of the above. So here the entire group that you want information about is the right answer. So the population is the entire group that you want information about. The subset of individuals from a larger group is called the sample, and the number that describes the sample is called a statistic. So let's move to the second question. Question 2. What is a sample? The answer: A. The total number of individuals in study. Or B. The average of the population. C. A statistic. D. A part of the population used to make inferences. So as we have seen in the previous video, the sample here is a part of the population used to make inferences. So the right answer is answer D. Question 3. In statistics, what is a parameter? A. A characteristic or measure obtained by using data from a sample. The answer B. A type of error made when a sample is not representative of the population. The answer C. A characteristic or measure obtained by using data from a population. And the answer D. A type of data that can only take whole number values. So the good answer is the answer C. The parameter is a characteristic or measure obtained by using data from a population. Let's move to the question number 4. A statistic refers to a number that describes a population, or the entire group of interest, or a number that describes a sample, or none of the above. So here, a number that describes a population is called a parameter, is not a statistic. The entire group of interest is called a population, so it is not a statistic. So here the right answer is answer C. A number that describes a sample is called a statistic. Question 5. Which of the following best represents a population in real-world statistical study? Number A. Answer A. 150 students randomly selected from university to participate in survey. Answer B. 50 households chosen to study electricity usage in city. The answer C. All registered voters in country during election year. Or the answer D. Group of patients selected from hospital for a clinical trial. So when we say 150 students randomly selected, here we select randomly 150 students. So here it is a sample, is not a population. 50 households chosen. So here we have chosen 50 households to study electricity. So here also is a sample, it is not a population. So here the answer B is wrong answer. All registered voters in county during an election year, here it is called the population. So the right answer is answer C. Group of patients selected. So here the term here selected, so here we are talking about the sample. So the good answer is the answer C. Question 6. You want to know the average income of all families in city. You randomly survey 200 families. The average income from those 200 families is A parameter, B statistic, C a population, D none of the above. So here the average income from those 200 families. 200 families is the sample here. So the number that represents here the sample, which is the average income, is called a statistic. So the right answer is B, because the parameter is the value that represents population and not the sample. Question 7. A smartphone company wants to know the average screen time of its users. It collects data from 100,000 users randomly selected out of 5 million active users. The average screen time from the 100,000 users is the answer A, statistic, the answer B, a parameter, the answer C, a population, the answer D, a variable. So here the average screen time from the 100,000, here 100,000 is a sample, so the average screen time from the sample is called statistic. So the right answer is the answer A, and it is not the answer B, and not either the answer C or D. Let's now move to the question number 8. A public health researcher wants to estimate the average number of hours people in country sleep per night. She surveys 2,000 people out of 60 million citizens. What is the population in this case? Answer A, the 2,000 people. Answer B, the researcher. The answer C, the 60 million citizens. Or the answer D, the number of hours. Of course, here the population, our population is 60 million citizens. So here the 2,000 people is our sample and 60 million citizens is our population. Is not the researcher and it is not the number of hours. Question 9. In a university of 15,000 students, a professor wants to know the average exam score. She randomly selected 3,300 students and finds the average is 72%. The number 72 is answer A, population, answer B, sample, answer C, parameter, the answer D, statistic. So here the number of 72% is of course a statistic and it is not a parameter, because here is 72% from our sample, which is 300 students, and not from our population, which is 15,000 students. The final question, question 10. A YouTuber wants to understand the average watch time for all her 1 million subscribers. Instead of asking everyone, she collects watch time data from 5,000 randomly selected subscribers. The group of 5,000 is answer A, a parameter, answer B, a population, answer C, sample, or finally the answer D, statistic. So the right answer is the answer C, sample, because the group of 5,000 in this case represent our sample. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching.